Welcome back to coffee, the coffee challenge on FS25. Uh, After I got done recording, I did go ahead and bring the bales over, so that were from that other farm. I rented the, I re-rented the forklift and put them on with it. Uh, oh, I meant to do something, but I didn't do it. Oh well, I can do that later. No problem. Let's see what contracts are available. See, there's a cultivating, deadwood, three trees for 450. That's not really worth it. Uh, a fertilizing contract. Uh, that's good. Those are both good money on the fertilizing contracts, but of course they're decent sized fields though too. 12.11 acres and 18.28 acres. Ooh, those are definitely good sized fields. Harvesting contract. Um, Stone picking contract. I'm trying to remember what equipment we do have. Oh, that's not gonna work. We don't have a stone picker or cultivators, so I think since we do have some money, I think we should at least get some sort of a plow. Uh, see. This tractor does have some good horsepower, so I could use one of these bigger John Deere's ones because that one, see, it requires 450, and that one requires 350. Um, let's get this one. I I used this on one of my other profiles, and it does a pretty good job. Of course, I could have gone with this one as well, but since we got a tractor that has good horsepower, Might as just go ahead and use a more realistic type instead of getting uh, unreal width and everything. Because we are going to need our own plow anyhow. I thought I already did a. Did I turn weeds off? Because I thought I sprayed that field already for weeds. Weeds, yeah, they're turned off. So I guess I didn't spray that field. That must have been on the practice version that I did it on. And I did find another crossplay tractor that also has some unrealistic speed and horsepower for a small tractor version. It's a Kubota M7 US and the the European version. Ooh, I don't like the noise of that. Let's see. I I'm thinking of leaving this width as grass. Have uh, put a sheep pen over on the right hand side, and then make a field over here on the left hand side. That way we can have some eh, grass, real mowable grass for the sheep. Turn on allow to create field. Leave a little room between us and the neighbor's field. See, this tractor's with this engine setup, it's wanting to go quicker than what the plow speed is. Well, I guess we'll have to rearrange that some. And that's why I turned off crop destruction. Is that way for doing stuff like that we can do that without destroying a possible field for later on. Because that would be another good field to consider purchasing down the road. Since we do have to have three fields as part of the challenge, it's like, well, okay, so we we may have a couple of fields, or I could use this as just a small, easy cash crop field, since we are going to need some to help us get to the $20 million goal. And we do have to have three fields, and all the mods have to be cross-play compatible. That way it makes it fair for the people on consoles. Okay, now we have a plow as well. Uh, and we are running out of room to store equipment, which means we also are going to have to consider or what shed to use. Uh, let's see. I I want to come over and take a see. I haven't used the sheep pen yet, even on my practice profile of it, but I think we're gonna have enough room for the sheep pen and chickens. I got a small chicken pen. I believe you saw that when on the episode one when I was picking out what mods to use. Uh, let let's go ahead and save fuel by shutting the tractor off first of all, and let's go ahead and put a sheep pen down. Uh, mm, of course, buying that devolver trees deal would be. I may have to do that before I can get the ammo pins in, just to make sure they don't, like the fence don't collide with any of those trees. Uh, uh, well, I'm not seeing them there. Okay, so we're gonna have to go to construction view, and I want it come facing this way, and we need to go to animals. Uh, oh, that's cows. Duh. No, I don't want horses or pigs. Sheep. Okay. No, that's not the right way to face. I believe the bumper, yeah, the right bumper on my controller's making it rotate. Uh, I think I want to put it back a little bit, and we'll scoot it over here. Do you want to customize the fence? I think I do. I'm gonna have to zoom in by pulling the right trigger. It's saying it's colliding with something. My left joystick's what I'm using to control where the fence goes. Well, I don't need it that far. Right to there's fine. Uh, yes, we want meadow grass in there. B, because we don't want to put a second one down. Okay, there is our one animal pen that's required. Okay. Well, I guess we would still have room to put chickens over on this side. Uh, Chickens. And right here. Uh, I don't. Okay, there's the triggers. Let's see. We want to leave plenty of room in between. That way we can get the tractor through and mow and everything. I don't know what it was thinking it was overlapping, but since the triggers are over on this side on it, we're gonna bring them. We're gonna have it over here. Okay, and this chicken pen, I believe it holds like 100 chickens. So, uh, yeah, it it'll hold 100 chickens. So that's good there. Uh, I don't know how many. I don't remember how many the sheep hold. It holds 158 sheep. So that that'll be perfect. It's going to be they're small enough to where they're going to be manageable and everything. So uh let's see. I I don't think the sheep pen holds hay, so let's unfasten the belt here. Uh, and unload here. This is the reason why I like this trailer. Well, besides, it wasn't really made for hauling bales with. And it, of course, if that ain't what I meant to do. Why with both bumpers pushed in, and then we can fold that back up. Okay. Uh, we've got $190,000 right now. We're definitely going to have to do a contract. Ooh. Okay. Because we're going to need money before we can go get food, buy food from the shop. So, uh, hmm, 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 let's take another look at the contract. Uh, a fertilizing contract. Well, we do need spreaders, so we'll we'll buy our own spreader. Field 23. Well, we'll accept the contract on field 23 since that's a $12,000 job. And then, uh, where is the tractor? Well, there it is. I didn't realize I walked that far away from the tractor. Well, I didn't walk away. We drove the pickup. We gotta go down to the shop before we worry about driving to the field. You're going way too slow, truck, or I'm going way too quick. One of the two. Anyhow, okay, we're Uh, hold on. Okay, I didn't get it yet. So we need to come back up here and then come over here to fertilizer spreaders. Uh, hmm. We can get that a pull behind one cheaper than that multi spreader. Hmm. Okay. I'm not going to guarantee. Well, shoot, we've already gone over our half hour mark, so we'll just. This is going to be a long episode because we need to make money. Uh, U.S. version because we are in the United States. Uh, let's go 2 times, uh, and then we're going to change the main color to our favorites. That way it matches the tractor. And we'll go ahead and do the same for the secondary color. Uh, we'll we'll leave those the way they are. Oh, I know what I forgot to do before I hit record, and that was to put music on. Oh well. Left bumper and left on the D-pad's what I use to open the covers. We'll we'll just go ahead and get it from this silo on this first dab of fertilizer anyways. On this first load of fertilizer. And of course, if we have any left over, no big deal. We can use that for our own stuff if need be. Left bumper, left arrow. Okay, now we need to find out where 23 is. It's back down and behind me, so it's back over this way. It's on down this road. Well, it's the other side of the map, is what it is. Okay, this is the field we're supposed to be doing it. Uh, let's see. Steering assist. This will just let me be able to see the lines, anyways. Oh my, clear up there. This spreads very wide. Okay, and left bumper and X. This just gives me an idea where I need to be to. I'm not actually using the steering assist itself. I'm just using the lines so I know where I need to be with the tractor. So I'm only partially using the GPS instead of fully using it. Because I didn't know exactly how wide this spreader spreaded, so and since it's hard to see the difference in the ground on this field, it it'll let me know basically where I need to be to make sure we don't miss a spot or too big of a spot anyways. We may miss a little bit here or there. As you can see, it's going from the lighter blue to dark blue. And of course, darker blue means it's the second dose. Okay, now we'll just go back and forth since we've got the outside edge. I'd say we'll definitely have some fertilizer left over. Oh yeah, we're gonna have plenty of fertilizer left over. This field's not really requiring too much fertilizer. There's one little spot that I missed. Uh, I actually swung out a little bit too much, it looks like. There's one little strip that we're missing, but we may have to turn and get a little bit of it to complete the contract. There we go. Okay, Eden. Well, I'm calling it a video here. Take care. Have a nice weekend, everybody, and I will catch you on the next one. Bye now, y'all. Take care.